Hi, everybody. I am Suzanne Castle, creator and founder of The Sparkle Factor. And this is Tuesday, and every Tuesday morning, more or less, at 10:30, more or less, we come together to do some free training. This might be on your life, on your vision, on your communication, how to be a little bit more creative, or just taking charge of your own system, your process of what it means to show up for you, for your family, and for your business. So I'm glad that you're spending a few minutes. Speaking of, let me know where you are watching from, if you're live or if you're hashtag replay. I am just glad that you're making time for yourself. And this day is going to be exciting because all month long I've been talking about vision and goals, and it's a kind of a pervasive theme through all of my work because I think we come at it from kind of some ways that aren't necessarily systematically helpful for a lot of people. So today I thought it would be fun because people are like, well, I don't necessarily know how to do this, or I don't have this thing. And you've been talking about vision boards. Stay tuned because I'm leading a creative thing about that in a couple of weeks. But that just sounds a little woo-woo to me. And I don't really know how to do it on my own. I don't have the time to do it on my own. It doesn't sound like something I can do. Well, today is for you because today we're going to talk about a word. That's it. Choosing a word that inspires you toward your goal getting goodness. Now, if that sounds like something, then hang on because you'll want to be here. I'm going to give you 3 hot tips. You know, many people who do vision work or vision coaches or goal coaches, they start with a chosen word. And if you expand that, create a vision board, create a master plan, create a mission statement, whatever it is, that's great. But sometimes that seems too big, and really we need to dial it down a little bit and start with a single word. A single word. So why do you want to choose a word in the first place? Well, words are powerful. They have meaning, and especially if you spend time reflecting on what you want this for the rest of 2022, let's say, or maybe you're thinking about a year from now, where do I want to be, what I want to achieve in my personal life, what I see happening in my business world in this next quarter. Even it doesn't have to be so big, or this month even. You see, choosing goals and having things to look forward to adds a bit of excitement to your life. You know, like I'm leaving on vacation tomorrow. So I could say I have too many things to do, but you know what? Book the vacation. Put it out there, make it happen, and it will spur you into taking certain actions to make that goal becoming a reality. For example, getting everything off of my list so that I can get on the plane in the morning, right? And so a single word is also very easy to focus on in this technological world. Seeing a one word is really simple for your mind, and it helps you to embrace that. It's easy to remember. You can keep it at the forefront. You can put it as on your phone, for example. You can always have it on your computer screen. You can put it on a sticky note in your car. Keeping the word at the forefront of your mind will help you look for things that help support that word, that vision. You will begin setting boundaries. You will make better decisions. You will find opportunities open up for you simply because of this one word that's goal focused, that you're embracing, you're remembering, and you're putting out for action simply and utterly because you have that goal of that word. That's why we want to choose a word. So what I find when I work through my clients and ask them to do this kind of goal-getting word information is they're like, well, I'm already stressed out because I don't know how to choose a word. Well, first of all, choosing a word to describe your upcoming year, let's say, might cause you stress. And if that's the case, that might not be the right exercise for you. You heard me clear. Like if it's causing you angst to do it, then don't do that. Setting goals and choosing words are about empowerment, allowing yourself the chance to dream about your ideal life or your ideal work towards achieving those dreams. So remember, there are 2 ways to handle life. Reacting to things that happen are in complete control of your own happiness, right? So reacting to things that happen to you or making things happen yourself. So I can react or I can make things happen. So if you make things happen, then you are in complete control of your own happiness. But if you're constantly reacting to things, you're just an observer in your own life. So don't let any person or circumstance steal your joy. If this is causing some feelings to come up for you, 1, let's talk about that. Let's see if I can help you get at your word. Just shoot me a message. because there is always a way to see a silver lining and get out of any situation. You just have to figure out the answer. So if it's stressful to think about a word for an entire year, don't do that. Pull it back. Can I think about this quarter? What does my word need to be? Can I think about this month? Maybe like I keep my sparkle oil from Jade Bloom. This it's my own personal blend. Maybe your word is sparkle because next month doesn't feel so great and you've kind of been in the doom and gloom, so you need a little glimmer in your month. So let's shush it down. It doesn't have to be so big and huge. Okay, so let's say you've done these things. Okay, a word keeps popping up. I would highly recommend that when you're choosing your word, you might, if you're struggling and you have an idea and it's like joy, maybe it's joy. I want more joy next month. Okay. I love word hippo, word hippo, word hippo. Okay. Word hippo. Word hippo is a wonderful resource online where you can put in a word and it'll give you phrases. It's like a thesaurus, but bigger than that. Okay. Because it does some colloquialisms. It does some things in turn of phrase. Yes, Adria was here and she was talking about amen to simplicity. Yes, that's right. We want to keep things simple. And Lori talks about star words. Yeah, that's a thing in churches around Epiphany. Star words for the whim. That's right. All those things are very true. But when we're trying to choose our word, sometimes we think this one word doesn't really encapsulate what I say. So I always go to Word Hippo and look at a bunch of list of words and figure out which one feels the most like the word I'm trying to put out into the world. Could be like I use Mojo Maker a lot. Like this is the month that I'm going to make the mojo happen. I'm going to be magic. I'm going to call in all the things, right? So this month I'm a mojo maker. So that might be my word. Another word might be healthy. Right? And maybe healthy doesn't get at it because it seems too big. So you go to Word Hippo and you find a better way. Okay. So you chose your word, let's say. All right. So now what? Quite simply, post the word somewhere in your home, your office, your car, on your mirror. Well, you'll see it every day. You can use an erasable marker on your mirror. Okay. And see it and maybe start gathering quotes. Maybe put a quote. The idea is that you'll become motivated both in your business and your personal life the more you see your chosen word. So that word will help you recognize good opportunities that you might have missed in the past. So for me, I set up reminders on my phone with my word. Like an alarm will go off and just the words on the screen, right? I incorporate the word into my reflection practices. Maybe you got a morning or an evening routine. Maybe you meditate, maybe you pray, maybe you journal. That word, just what came up around that word today, for example. You can set up a digital wallpaper for your computer with that word. You can write it in your planner. If you're a list person, write out action plans for the month, quarter, week, whatever. So you always know what should happen next to achieve your goals. And maybe that word is at the top of that, right? Because you want to allow that word to literally sink into every fiber, into every cell, into your brain and into your body so that you take actions every single day that will drive you toward your desired result. Here's the thing. You don't need to set aside hours to set your annual goals, your quarterly goals, your monthly goals. Sometimes all it takes is a simple word, a single word that will give us the motivation to see things differently. That motivation will help us take an action. When we take an action, we're moving forward instead of feeling stuck in the quicksand. Because as I always say it with me, stuck is never the furthest that you can go. All right. Now, here's the thing. Next month, I am leading a free workshop that will help you understand kind of this principle that I just talked about and more. This is just one part of it. So it's right here on the screen and I will put it in the comments below when I'm done here. Go save your seat. It's free. It's actually super quick. It's an hour and we're going to do some work. So if you're stuck in marketing, you're not really sure about your goals, you got a life thing, it's not really working out. Save the hour on June 24th. Let's get you in the room and figure out if we can help kind of shake you apart a little bit and get you moving forward. Okay, I'm Suzanne. I'm so glad that you were here for Training Tuesday. You can find out more information on SuzanneCastle.com. Wishing you a fabulous week. Take action. Don't stay stuck.